My name's James Ozzie. I'm with Ozzie Built Cycles, based out of Manteno, Illinois, just 30 minutes south of Chicago. As of right now, this is just kind of a side gig for me. I have a full-time job, and then on top of my full-time job, I have another full-time job with 4 kids, so my time with motorcycles is limited. So I basically do all this stuff on the side in my spare time. Just your basic garage builder, trying to make a name for himself. Hopefully one day I'll be able to do it full time.
Why are you doing the build-off?
I'm a big fan of the grind. I'm a big fan of motorcycles themselves, obviously. I'm new to motorcycle building within the last 3-4 years. And I thought, what better opportunity than to be on center stage with literally the top builders in the country, and just to get my name out there.
What do you hope to accomplish?
Well, I've got $2,500 of my own money in it, plus the cost of the build, so I hope to win 20 grand. But no, it'd be cool to take home the championship out of all these guys. Some of these guys have been doing this for 15 plus years. So that's what I hope to get out of this, is come out on top.
Describe the bike you're putting together.
It's a Softail. It's titled as a 1997. I started with just the frame. Kind of the cool backstory of this frame is I'd been looking for a Softail frame for quite some time. And a buddy of mine found it on Marketplace, sent it to me. I went and met up with this guy that's selling it. And what he told me that he got this frame was from, he used to work road construction. Him and the crew were out working one day over an overpass to a river. They saw what looked like was the struts from a Harley sticking out of the water. So they went down and investigated it. Sure enough, it was a Harley frame. Well, there's a tale out there that the local Harley dealership was saying bikes were sold, they weren't sold, and there's kind of this investigation, I guess. I don't have all the facts to that. But anyway, this was supposedly found right behind one of the owner's properties. So this is kind of a cool story to this bike. But anyway, I plan on doing a 26 front, a 23 rear, kind of like a performance Cholo style bike. S&S 111 in it, full air lay frame. Everything's hand built. I'm starting with 2 just plain fenders, plain take, modifying everything else, molding a bunch of it. It's gonna be a pretty cool build, so I don't want to give too much of it away.
Describe what it would mean for you to win the build-off.
I would be ecstatic. I'm probably the newest one out of this whole group. I look up to a lot of these guys. I've put my heart and soul into building these bikes ever since I started. Inside and out. I want the inside to look just as good as the outside. So for me to win this would be pretty much unbelievable. I feel like I've got not a great chance, but anything to be in company of these other builders, I'm all in.
All right, anything else you'd like to add?
I just want to thank Kevin, all the supporters of the grind, all the supporters of motorcycle building, custom motorcycle building, just all the people that love this stuff in general, to support these type of things, to get all of our names out there. It's just it's kind of a surreal thing. It's pretty cool. So I just want to thank everybody involved with this whole thing. It's just pushing this to the next level, I feel like. So thanks. first look at this bike for you guys. So it started as an Evo Softail. You'll probably kind of see the story of this bike, so you'll kind of understand where the frame came from. But anyway, what I'm going for with this one, most of the guys that are in the build-off, that are in the Softail and bagger class, I think are more than likely going to build baggers. So I want to build kind of like the baddest Softail that's been built, hopefully. So anyway, what we got is 26 front, 23 rear, and what I'm going for with this one is like just maybe like a performance cholo style with the long swooping fenders. Performance stuff is the tank notch. I just wanted everything to really just all flow together. So you'll see like the lines at the bottom of the tank will match this side piece that comes down, and then it'll come and just, you know, all the lines will just flow together. So it's lay frame, obviously. I'm gonna have swing arm built for the 23. 26 fender, I'm stretching it. You can see it's stretched. This is actually a 23 front fender that I modified and basically turned it into a back fender. The nacelle I'm not really sure on yet. I've got this Dirty Bird nacelle that I might use, but I've kind of made an aluminum one here, but I'm not sure which route I'm going to go with that. Doing an S&S 111 open chain drive primary. Some killer fucking wheels. They're supposed to be here soon. What else? Building the oil bag inside. Air tank I'm going to do up here in the chin spoiler for the air ride. What else? I got a big surprise for the paint on this one. Pretty pumped about that. The only problem I'm seeming to run into here is with this fender. I can't get the damn thing like solid. So I'm trying to do an inner fender strut system so that nothing's on the outside. It's nice, smooth, clean. You don't gotta worry about any. I just like everything super clean. But I got an idea for that. I think I'm gonna kind of do like a round bar framework on the inside to try to sturdy it up so it's not so flimsy. What else do we got going here? I got a lot of work to do on this tank still. It's all chopped up into, seems like 100 pieces. Welding that all back together. Get some framework in for the seat. What else? Got to build a battery box. Not going on the rear. The brake side's gonna be wide open. On the chain drive side is gonna be the brake and sprocket in one on this side, so that there's nothing on the right side of the bike. All the wheels will be wide open. You'll be able to see it. I think it's just super clean, killer look. That's what I'm gonna do there. So yeah, I mean, that's kind of an update for now. Once I get a few more things done, we'll get another video. Going to Sturgis here in a few weeks. Pretty pumped about that. Taking the Road King we just finished out there. Hopefully bring back some hardware with that one. Opens people's eyes to Ozzy built, what we're capable of, or what I'm capable of right now. I'm the only dude. So that's kind of where I'm at right now. But we'll check back into it. Yo, mic check, 1, 2. Good morning, grinders. Saturday. Probably this is like my only time I can work full time on this thing, which is quite a challenge. So anyway, what I got going today is I'm trying to get some welding done on the front fender. I put some round bar on there, give it a nice cool look around the edge. So I got to weld all that up today. I'm gonna try to finish up the framework on the seat today, and then work on the strut for the rear fender, which I'll probably only get half that done, which that's usually how it goes. So I'm gonna get after it here. Just check it out. I don't know if I can figure this stupid thing out. I have no clue. Nope, not that. I need an iPhone specialist or something. Let's see here. This is embarrassing. Well, I guess we're gonna stay like this, folks. That's alright, I can see it this way anyway, see what's going on, you know what I'm saying? I'll put you guys right there. I think you'll be able to see what I'm working on. I'll be right back. See on my video or not. Yeah, you should be able to. Then standard round bar all the way through around. I'll weld all this up, smooth it out real nice. So it's just not that hard edge on a fender. I think it looks like crap, but anyway, that's my goal on this. And then I'm gonna, on the inside here where it meets the fender, I might just weld, you know, a small piece on here to kind of flow it back into the fender, so it's not just like a bam round bar. So I'm gonna get welding on that. I don't know if you're gonna want to watch it or not. So I'll do a little bit and then cut off. Usually spend half my time searching for all my shit. So, it's gonna be a while. Boring. Alright, ladies and gents, it's August 20-something, Friday. I've had a hard time locating a mock-up motor for this thing. So it's kind of been holding up progress on a few things. So in that meantime, I changed a little bit on the back fender. I didn't like how it was sitting with the rear wheel, So I changed a little bit on that back fender, basically cut the front half of the back of the fender off, which makes no sense, but anyway, that's what I did. So show you that quick, and then I'm gonna head to actually another builder that's in the build off, different class, Shy South Customs. They actually just pulled an Evo motor yesterday, so I'm gonna go grab that to use for the mock-up. So it's pretty cool. Another shop helping another shop out instead of talking shit. So that's cool. But I'll real quick kind of show you what I got now. I'm gonna go grab that motor. I'll probably shoot a little bit of video with those dudes. Really cool. They'll help you out no matter what. Talk to you. They're cool guys. So I'll show you this real quick what I got done, and then I'm gonna shoot up there, and we'll talk to those dudes. This gets me every single time. So anyway, let's see if I can do it this way. Whoop, wrong way. So there it is, what we've got so far. I don't know if you guys have seen the swing arm yet. Got that in, ready to rock. My boy Joel hooked me up with that. So yeah, that's where we're at. And then next you'll see it with the motor sitting in it. And I can get going on the rest of the fab. Peace. Alright, ladies and gents, it's been a while since the last update on this bike. As you can tell, I'm a little under the weather right now. Perfect timing. But the last update I think you guys got from me, I went and picked up the mock-up motor from the guys at Shy South, which was freaking awesome that you know, those guys help me out even though they're in the same build off. We're not going against each other, but still, you know, that's a pretty cool gesture of those guys to help me out like that. I was behind the 8 ball without that, so got everything mocked up. The bike is at paint now, so I'm just finishing up some little odds and ends stuff that I can do without having, you know, the complete bike. It's been a nightmare since I last spoke to you guys and till now. Had nothing but problems. Changed all kinds of stuff just because of availability on some of these things. The motor, I was planning on getting the S&S 111. I ordered that back in June. It was promised, you know, August 1st the motor would be here. Thankfully, my buddy Lupe had a motor, and I was just using that as a backup plan because you never know with this stuff. So the S&S motor, here we are the end of August, there's still no motor. So I just said screw it and went plan B. My buddy Lupe had one, I had it rebuilt by my guy down in Arizona. So that should be here next week. So that's all squared away. It's just gonna be a gnarly little 80-inch, just raspy little motor. What else? Hubs for my wheels. The jackasses that I ordered those wheels from, you know, you give people the benefit of the doubt on some of this stuff because they're in the same industry as you and you know how shit goes. But I gave these assholes like 4 months to get me the hubs. They send me just the rims, no hubs. Which, you know, whatever. I understand shit, you know, whatever. So I wait 2 months. I wait 3 months. And then finally I get pissed off when 4 months rolls around, I have no hubs, and they wonder why I'm pissed off. Well, I need hubs to finish mocking everything up exactly where it needs to be. So anyway, screw those guys. I went to another company and they're making the hubs for me, and those will be here shortly too. So, but I was able to steal hubs off other wheels to get everything mocked up to where it needs to be. Sprocket, I'm running a Sproder setup on the back, and nobody has this Sproder sprocket that I need. I've talked to 3 or 4 different companies. They're all back ordered, this, that, and the other. Found 2 companies that I can get it through. So I'm just ordering from both of them, and whoever comes through, comes through. So I think that's taken care of. The axle on my swing arm, I've been waiting for that forever too. What else? Oh, and because of all this crap, my painter that I was hoping to have lined up for this isn't going to have enough time now because of all these delays, which is, you know, it's my bad, you know, that this guy doesn't get to paint it, and I feel terrible about it, but my hands were tied as far as fabbing stuff up goes, and it just took way too long. So I don't have enough time to send him the bike, him paint it, and the graphics take a while. You know, I didn't want to screw him either, so a lot has changed. So the paint's not going to be painted by the guy that was originally painting it. The paint style won't be the same. It'll be something like it, but it won't be the exact same. I got a guy local to me that's going to paint it for me. What else? It just seemed like everything was just snowballing. It went really good, and then bam, shit hit the fan. So anyway, but this is an air tank for the air ride. This is gonna go up in the chin spoiler. It'll be tucked away. I'll have a chin spoiler cover on the front and then a cover on the back. So this is gonna be completely hidden and tucked up underneath the bottom. And then since I removed the oil tank from underneath the seat, I moved it to mount on the swing arm, the back of the swing arm. So this will mount like this in the swing arm. And then the chain, this is notched out for the chain, so the chain will fly through there. Your wheel's gonna be here. And then this will be facing the seat area where the oil pan used to be. So this whole bottom section will be for the oil. Got inlet, outlet, vent, and drain plug on the bottom. And then I'm gonna mount all the air right there as well on this panel. So I'm making this bracket right here. I'll be welding it here, and then that is where I'll mount all the valving onto that plate. Actually, this will go this way. So that'll mount like that. Relay will mount here. This will all tuck, and then all the wiring is right under the seat. So this will, everything's gonna be right compact, you know, set up real nice with each other. And then, like I said, air tank. So then I'll run this to the front for the air tank. So I'm just kind of finishing that kind of stuff up right now. Once I get all this fabbed up, I'll get it all coated. And then the compressor, I'm gonna make a mount that sits right on top and tucks into here, like this. So that'll mount inside of there for the compressor. Everything will be centrally located. I don't have stuff, you know, scattered all over the place, hacked in and zip tied and duct taped and what other bullshit you guys see. I want it to be as clean as possible. All the wiring, beautiful, no problems. But it's been a freaking headache, man. So hopefully I can get all this stuff situated. I just got in all the regulator rectifier. What else did I get? Levers. I had to figure out lever situation. My levers were all fucked up. The piston driver, hydraulic driver, keeps sticking. So I don't know if it's not machined out enough, you know, to let it slide back and forth or what, but that's fucked up. So instead of trying to get another part from overseas with that, I just ordered all new stuff. That stuff came wrong, of course, so I got two. It came as two brake levers. I needed a clutch brake, obviously, but it came as two. So then I got to rebuild, rebuild the trans. That's at powder coat right now, the cases for that, so I'm gonna rebuild that. There's still a lot to do, man, a lot to do. So that's kind of it for now. We're 5 weeks out, 6 weeks out, so time's a going here, but yeah, other than that, that's it, man. So we'll talk to you soon. All right. Let's see. Got more stuff to share with you guys. The nacelle. I had a little bit of problems with the nacelle on this one. Kind of like that speed race type nacelle. Got two single lights. These two single lights in them. How it was set up is they stack on top of each other. But the problem I was running into is the bottom light interfered with the bottom of the triple tree, so I couldn't use the bottom light. And this is the bracket that comes with it. So then I'd have this hole here, which I could have just filled, covered, whatever. But I still wanted the two lights, so then I just went ahead and made another bracket to fit them two side by side like this, one higher, one just a little bit lower. I wasn't too fond of that either, so I ordered one square light that'll hopefully fit in the top here and not look like dog shit, but we'll see. So I'm struggling with that right now, on which route I'm going with that. And then I got these sick pegs in that are kind of gonna go matching with the color. I have that too. Please hold. So I'm going matte plum crazy. Big Mopar guy, so you gotta go plum crazy, right? If you're doing purple. So anyway, yeah, this is the color. They're split up in shades here. The base coat are different shades of gray. The bottom one's the black, but I'm going just above that one. I don't know how well you're gonna be able to see that on there. But anyway, that's it. So I got these oil slick pegs. They're pretty cool. They got, you know, that shade in there. My buddy Tyler Foster's making the exhaust for it. So I'm going to heat it up, torch it, to give it kind of that oil slick look too. You know, it's got, you know, all the colors, the blues, the purples, just kind of match everything. I think it'll look pretty rad. So anyway, I'm making custom mid controls for that. Goes them out on doing the open primary, which is pretty rad also. So I got a lot to do. You can't tell.
I'm gonna pick up sis.
Okay. So yeah, it's my wife. I work at home, so either have kids running in here, my wife running in here. So that's fun too. But anyway, no, she's awesome. Without her, I wouldn't be able to do this shit. She just lets me come out here, go to work, come out here, work, and she takes care of everything. So if you see her out at the show or anywhere, give her a big shout out. And I'm sure that's with all these other builders too. Without, you know, the support that we get from significant others and all that good stuff, there's no way we'd be able to do some of the stuff we're doing. So they're just as valuable as we are. But anyway, so yeah, I'm gonna be doing building mid controls for this side, and then obviously on the other side. It's got a little bit to work out, nothing too bad. That'll be pretty easy on that one. Because on the opposite side, I'm not running a foot brake. Everything, the brake system's gonna be controlled by your hand, so it'll just be a peg on that side. Not too bad. Yeah, I'm pretty pumped on this open primary chain drive. It'll be pretty sick setup. I'll lose pant leg or two, I'm sure, off of it, but I think it'll be fucking cool. Oh boy, what else? There was something else that I forgot. Anyway, I know I'm just talking a lot, but I'm just trying to keep you guys up to speed on all the little stuff that's going on. And then once I get the bike back, you know, I'll tag you guys along. You kind of see, you know, installing the parts and stuff. And they'll probably start making more sense once you can see everything, you know, in person and all that. But yeah. But other than that, yeah, I got performance bagger I'm doing right now. Same time, then I got this kick-ass little shovel head I'm gonna do for Daytona Bike Week in March. And then I'm doing a Evo bobber for a really good friend of mine that's got a non-for-profit that's gonna get raffled off or, you know, ticketed, or we're gonna figure that out how exactly we're gonna do it. But I got that one going too. So yeah, I got my hands full right now, but it's fun, man. It's what I wanted to do. So I got this, and I don't know if most of you know or not, but yeah, I got a full-time job on top of this too. So I've been on 512s with that, so this hasn't worked out so hot, but I'm gonna get it done. There's no doubt. I don't care if I gotta call some of the other builders to help me. We'll get her done. You know, got some kick-ass guys in the industry that they'll bend over backwards for each other, which is awesome. I like that a lot. But anyway, that's the only other update I got for you. Peace. All right, ladies and gents, it's been a while since the last update on this bike. As you can tell, I'm a little under the weather right now. Perfect timing. But the last update I think you guys got from me, I went and picked up the mock-up motor from the guys at Shy South, which was freaking awesome that, you know, those guys helped me out even though they're in the same build-off. We're not going against each other, but still, you know, that's a pretty cool gesture of those guys to help me out like that. I was behind the 8 balls out that, so got everything mocked up.
The bike is at paint now, so I'm just finishing up some little odds and ends stuff that I can do without having, you know, the complete bike. It's been a nightmare since I last spoke to you guys, and till now. Had nothing but problems. Changed all kinds of stuff just because of availability on some of these things. The motor, I was planning on getting the S&S 111. I ordered that back in June. It was promised, you know, August 1st the motor would be here. Thankfully, my buddy Lupe had a motor, and I was just using that as a backup plan because you never know with this stuff. So the S&S motor, here we are the end of August, there's still no motor. So I just said screw it and went plan B. All right, ladies and gents. Well, the motor finally arrived. And I got good news and I got bad news. The good news, it arrived. The bad news is it looked like it had been dropped off the back of the truck, drug around the parking lot, and then put back on the truck. So I'm trying to figure out now what the next step should be. If I should just get a complete replacement motor and not, you know, have to worry about a ton of extra work, or do I take this one apart, re-powder coat whatever's damaged, get new covers, because those, I can't save those. So I'm in a dilemma right now. But I'll kind of show you the damage here on the motor itself. So you can see on the rocker box cover right there, there's damage. On the fins, right there's damage. Rocker box cover, damage to the head. That side's pretty bad. And on the back side, there's quite a bit. All these external oil lines that we had put on were just completely mangled and bent. Look at that one, just nice and smashed. And then there's damage to the cylinders. So all this up here is supposed to be black, obviously. More damage to the rockers. More damage to the rockers. So now what I'm kind of just messing around with is trying to finish the edges of the fins. I started on this one just to kind of, I mean, if I do that, I should be able to fix it. I'll have to replace the rocker box tops, but I mean, that's not a huge ordeal. So that's just kind of where I'm at right now with this damn motor. I thought I was gonna be ahead of the game, and I get it. And of course, now I got more work to do. So it's like everything. You can see the tank back there in the back. I had to put one more coat of sealer on the inside of it. Just make sure we don't have any leaks in the future. I'll probably do 2 more coats in it. I think there's 2 in it now. So I'm gonna add 2 more to that bad boy, bring it back to the painter. So yeah, it's just kind of, I'm waiting for the frame. As soon as I can get the frame, address this deal, we'll kind of be off to the races. So I just wanted to give everybody a quick update on my dilemma here. So never ends. There's always something. So talk to you soon.